She was 23, beautiful, soft-spoken, and completely invisible to the Nazis, because they never suspected she was the spy leaking all their secrets. Phyllis Latour grew up speaking French and English. By 1944, she volunteered for one of the most dangerous roles in World War II. A spy behind enemy lines, she parachuted into Nazi-occupied France under a false identity. As a poor, harmless teenager on a bicycle, her mission, to gather Nazi intel and transmit it back to the Allies without getting caught. One mistake, and she'd vanish into a Gestapo prison. She cycled from town to town, pretending to sell soap, but she was mapping German troop movements, ammo depots, and bunkers. All encoded in knitting patterns she hid in her scarf. If searched, it looked like nothing, but every stitch was a secret, every yarn twist, a code. She sent over 135 radio transmissions to the Allies, but the Nazis were listening, and they knew someone was leaking their plans. They tracked her signal to a small village. Phyllis had just minutes. She dismantled her radio, buried it, and calmly sat down to knit. As the soldiers surrounded her, they questioned her, searched her bag, found nothing, not a single clue. She smiled, offered them soap, and cycled away. Thanks to her intel, Allied forces struck Nazi targets with deadly precision during D-Day. Thousands of lives were saved. She lived in silence for decades, until 70 years later, her courage was finally revealed. Her name was Phyllis Latour. And she wasn't just a spy, she was a storm in silence. Phyllis Latour passed away in 2023 at the age of 102. Never underestimate the quiet ones. If you love stories like this, real, raw, and unforgettable, hit the subscribe button. There are more hidden tales of war just waiting to be told.